Here they come. Off stride, Century Invader. Cullen lost his charge before the start. There they go, the rest of them away cleanly early on. From the rail, Mr. Fritter shows good early speed. Time All Tiggs down the center. Kipper, Whippersnipper driving out for Jamison. He's going to get into the top three. Star Power Hanover away fourth. Floating out fifth is a parked out Twinbee Archie. Inside of him, Esplosione. And he's now going to drop for a spot in behind him, just ahead of Armstead Cole, this grassroots champion. Then following him is our Royal Port. And back down trotting, but far back, is Century Invader after that early miscue. 28-4 opening speed supplied by Mr. Fritter and McNair. He'll lead them into the backstretch. Time All Tiggs trotting in second. Kipper, Whippersnipper from third. McClure quickly out and rolling with Star Power Hanover fourth, third, second, and going after leader Mr. Fritter as they go by 3/8. It's now Star Power Hanover to take over the front. Mr. Fritter back in second. Time All Tiggs third. Trotting fourth. Kipper, Whippersnipper, Esplosione tracks from fifth. He's followed by the favorite Twinbee Archie, who's edge to the outside, and that'll get Henry to move with Esplosione. Here he comes first over, half in just 58-3. Armstead Cole's on the outside as well. Our Royal Port, trailer Century Invader. They're chasing Star Power Hanover, leads them up to 5/8. Mr. Fritter in the pocket, staying in third. Time All Tiggs, Esplosione quickly now going after leader Star Power Hanover as he advances well for Henry. He's up to second, and look at the trip. Twinbee Archie's working out. He's now fourth and 3 off the lead. Third over from the backfield is Armstead Cole. Kipper, Whippersnipper being shuffled all the way back to sixth. Seventh, I should say. Then it is our Royal Port and Century Invader, won 28-3 to 3/4. Star Power Hanover tries to outsprint them. Esplosione applying the pressure. Here's Twinbee Archie off cover and trying to close. Mr. Fritter and behind them with trot. It's Twinbee Archie on the outside. Esplosione inside, trotting well also. Twinbee Archie getting the late advantage. Esplosione inside, trying to battle back. Twinbee Archie outside, Esplosione inside. Twinbee Archie does it. Esplosione second. Mr. Fritter third. Star Power Hanover holds fourth. 155-3 for Twinbee Archie.
Here in the winner's circle, it's Twinbee Archie, good to go in his 22 debut. Here, James McDonald's. Talk me through how he's progressed, of course, from 2 to 3. I mean, he was a good-looking winner in the super final, and then here, good to go in his first start of the year.
Yeah, I mean, to me, he's looked a lot like he filled out a lot. Sorry, he's big, strong. Last year, he was kind of a week behind, and you know, he still had the high speed and he could carry it a long way. So it's scary to think what he can do now that he's filled out and he's big and strong. So.
Able to map out a nice trip in here. Was that the game plan all along, or just kind of seeing how the race unfolds, then putting him in a good position?
Yeah, the last thing I wanted to do was even like just have him finishing tired, like finish him with his tongue out. You know, his finals next week. But not only that, you got to look big picture. He's got a lot of big stakes this year. You know, I'm just hoping big things from him. Like I said, the way he qualified, the way he looks, there's no reason to think that he can't go with anyone right now.
Thank you so much. Going to talk to winning trainer Scott McEnany. Of course, very impressive. I mean, he looked so impressive all last year, was able to mind his manners in the super final and was good to go in there. Talk me through what has progressed with him. Of course, I heard the trotting hobbles were added in the qualifier. Was that one of the differentiating factors in here, or what was it that got him ready for the start in here?
Well, he raced all year last year with them on, and when he come back, he had them off, and we trained him a good mile here, but he just needs them when he switches gears. So we tried him first qualifier, and he tried to switch gears and lost it, so we just put them back on him. So
what do you make of the performance in here tonight? Of course, very impressive, perfectly mapped out trip, but he looked so impressive in here once again.
Yeah, that's what we were kind of hoping. Just get a nice, easy trip for tonight, and didn't want to overly push him too much. You know, he's got a long year, so we got to kind of watch how we race him.
And then the benefit of picking your post, how important is that? Of course, going to be really important, especially for these trotters.
Oh, yeah, I think it's great because you draw 9-10, and there's a lot of nice trotters here. You could get, you know, bad trip out of it.
Looking ahead, of course, much ahead, but is the goal, if everything goes as planned, Canadian Trotting Classic, is that where we're hoping to aim him towards? Or what can we expect after the SBOA? Or got to get by the SBOA, of course, first.
Yeah, after that, I think he's got a gold and then the good times. So we're just going 1 week at a time.
Thank you so much, and congrats on a nice victory in his debut.